My encounter with Sunday Igboho, Tunde Bakare. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or depending on the time we're reaching you guys. Welcome back to our channel, and it's so good to have you guys back here again. Thank you once again for all you do for this channel. We really appreciate you. God bless you. Yes, my people, as always, we're back again with latest and most authentic happenings in the country regarding the ongoing crisis in the southwest with Fulani herdsmen, with the evacuation notice given to Fulani herdsmen. We all know that the Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho took up a stand and decided to stand for his community, regardless of the fact that the leaders in the state, even the governor of the state, they are playing politics. He decided to stand and defend the community against Fulani herdsmen, against Fulani herdsmen terrorizing his community. So we know the crisis is still ongoing, even after the eviction notice given by Sunday Igboho and also Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. There's been reports of several attacks again, Fulani herdsmen attacking farmers. But so far, Akeredolu has arrested about 37 Fulani herdsmen who violated the order. You know, his order was either you evacuate the forest reserves or come out and register. We want to know you, want to know your whereabouts, we want to know where you are operating from. Anyway, my people, the one we've got this morning is that Tunde Bakare, the 7th General Overseer of Citadel Global Community Church, he has actually spoken about his encounter with Sunday Igboho. Very interesting. We'll bring more details into all of this. But before we do, my people, please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Thank you once again. Pastor Tunde Bakare, serving overseer of Citadel Global Community Church, speaks on his telephone conversation with Yoruba activist Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, who gave Fulani herdsmen operating in Iba Para local government area for your state 7 days ultimatum to quit the area following killings allegedly linked to herdsmen. Describing the activist as a freedom fighter, Bakare spoke during a television program in Lagos. The moment Sunday Adeyemo gave 7-day ultimatum to Fulani herdsmen and to the chief of the Fulani in Oyo, I knew we were face to face with a major crisis. I heard him say over and over again that former Governor Rashid Ladoja is my father, he's my mentor, he's the one that blessed me. So I knew that if anyone had a mentor and he also to be approached, the mentor should be able to put a stop to what we considered as excess. But as God will have it, while I was trying to reach out to former Governor Ladoja, who I've met personally in time past, and whose number I have, an avenue occurred through an AIG who happened to know someone that knows Sunday Igboho. So I placed a call through to him. He didn't pick up the call, but I left a message that I would like to speak with him. He graciously called me back and we were able to speak, and we agreed that he would be coming to Lagos to meet with me alongside his team, and I also got our own people ready. So about 5 people here and 5 at the end, we could sit and resolve the crisis, and he agreed totally. But the day he was to come, his father took ill and he had to rush him to the hospital in Isheyin or thereabouts. And he called and said he will not be able to come. And I said, family first and health first. I did not only pray with him, I also prayed with his father, who also graciously thanked me and said, help resolve this matter. And I found out that the tension was already being detonated by the involvement of men of goodwill who were able to reach out to Sunday Igboho. There may be other ways of resolving this crisis other than issuing death threats and beating drums of war. Thank God the situation has a bit calmed down, but it is not yet completely resolved. We'll by God's grace do all God has given us the power to do, as well as other men of goodwill. My intervention and that of other well-meaning Nigerians is to de-escalate the tension by the challenge or the 7-day ultimatum he gave, and try to, as much as possible, reset the narrative before it gets out of hand. Please, let's be careful not to tear this country apart. And I'm appealing to all men of goodwill to rise to the occasion. There are 4 issues involved in this matter, and by the grace of God, as soon as I have the opportunity, I will bring them to the attention of Mr. President. And I believe these ministers and those in government are doing the same thing. One of the issues is open grazing. I think it is obsolete and it should end because the nation of the world have gone beyond this. I was in Glasgow and I was in Israel. There are so many things that we can do about agricultural pastoralism that will stop all the trouble in our land. We have lived with the Fulani, and the Fulani have lived with us across this land. We must separate agricultural pastoral from the second thing, terrorist issue in the forest. We have to be careful about indiscriminate violence. We must separate terrorists in the forest from agricultural pastoralists or those who are invading other people's farms. They have to be stopped. If our laws will not stop them and property rights are not respected, then the government is not doing what it should do. What government should do is to pass laws. Property laws must be respected. And all these pastoralists need to be registered so that we can know who they are and what they are doing. It's a private business. It must not generate the kind of heat it is generating right now. Igboho looks like a man who wants to fight for his people because they were murdered, they were raped, but he must operate within the ambit of the law. Indiscriminate violence is an ill wind that will blow no one any good. And remember, before you unleash, there are Fulanis in the southwest, and there are Yorubas and other ethnic nationalities in their own Fulani communities too. And if they will open fire on them, it will be so indiscriminate and it will be an ill wind. We must avert it before it goes out of hand. So, Tunde Bakare, we know Pastor Tunde Bakare of the Citadel Global Community Church. He has spoken about his encounter with Sunday Igboho. We can see that he commends Sunday Igboho, that what Sunday Igboho did was a good one. But he's also cautioning him that this thing should be done properly, not to escalate, because if it escalates, then we'll be looking at another sort of civil war. God forbid that that happens in our country. Anyway, he's made some point here. He stated that this open grazing is a thing of the past. He said he went to Glasgow, he went to Israel, he's gone to other countries. And guess what? These are leaders, they also travel as well. Do they see cattle going around in the streets? But it's not like they don't practice agriculture. Those guys, they are into agriculture seriously as well. But there are other ways, there are other mechanisms that they've put in place to allow that to be possible. And that is what presidency, they ought to be looking at right now. If they really, because right now they are putting that one in the front, that is agriculture. Before oil came, it was agriculture that saved the country's agriculture and all of that. But these herdsmen, they are all in disguise, using open grazing, using the cattle grazing to commit atrocity. No, it will not be accepted. It will not be permitted. They should go back to where they came from. Guys, we've heard Tunde Bakare. Please, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. We really appreciate you. Please, my people, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now, and God bless.